Summary latest developments Palestinian Authority working with U.S. on post-war plan for Gaza. Bloomberg Israel announced that 92 soldiers have been killed in Gaza since the ground war began on October 20. GAZAWASHINGTON. December 8. There is a gap between the government's stated intentions to protect civilians and casualties. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said in his strongest public criticism of Israel's war against Hamas in southern Gaza. As we stand here almost a week into this operation in the south, it remains imperative that Israel places a premium on civilian protection, Blinken said at news conference after meeting British Foreign Secretary David Cameron in Washington on Thursday. And there is a gap between intent to protect civilians and the actual results we see on ground. Israel says it must eliminate the Hamas militant group after its attack on Israel 2 months ago, and is doing everything possible to keep civilians out of harm's way, including warnings about military operations. The White House said Biden emphasized the critical need to protect civilians and separate the civilian population from Hamas through corridors that allow people to move safely through designated areas of hostilities. More than 17,170 Palestinians have been killed and more than 46,000 injured since October 7, when Israel began shelling Gaza in response to cross-border attacks by Iran-backed Hamas militants, who control the area. According to the Gaza Ministry of Health, the Israeli army said on Friday that 92 of its soldiers have been killed in Gaza since ground operations began on October 20. Requests for fire from the UN as the struggles in Gaza get up. Hundreds more Palestinians were killed as Israel led with Hamas militants in the Gaza Strip's largest cities on Thursday. According to Gaza Health Ministry spokesman Ashraf Al-Qidra, 350 people. Israel said its forces killed several gunmen, including 2 who fired from a tunnel in Khan Younis. Arab states renewed pressure for an immediate humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza, with the United Arab Emirates asking the UN Security Council to vote on a draft resolution on Friday morning. The United States and its ally Israel oppose the ceasefire, saying it would only benefit Hamas. Blinken will meet with senior diplomats from Arab countries, including Egypt, in Washington on Friday. The draft was amended to state that both Palestinian Israeli civilian populations must be protected in accordance with international humanitarian law and request the immediate unconditional release of all hostages. For the resolution to be adopted, at least 9 votes in favor are required and the 5 permanent members must not veto it. The United States does not currently support any action by the Council. Athit Perawongmetha obtains licensing rights according Bloomberg News. As pressure increases on Israel do harm war destroy Hamas will bring civilians. Palestinian Authority is working with U.S. officials on a plan gover.